takes her young niece to the cockfighting pits. She prefers a hanging, though she readily admits, fueled after drinking turnip wine until she's off her farm. La 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 la.
I can't stand Mary. Well, let's try to make her happy. I'm thinking that under Emma, there is no other quadrant, right? I mean, this space right there is kind of indicates me this is the case, but is this really the case? Was I picturing something? Because if that's not the case, I'm only having Mary and John. And if I mess up with any of them, I'm done. Let's hear Mary. She's totally disgusting person, but let's hear her.
Good morrow, Mistress Payne. It has been quite some time since I last saw you. Did you ever hear from the Archbishop? I recall your husband was intending to write to him, expressing your concerns about the Continentals.
Aye, we did write, but he never replied. Not that I am surprised, mind you, as they do say that Archbishop Whitgift is a very idle man, not to speak of the unsavoury goings-on within the walls of Lambeth Palace. They say that in the great dining hall the Archbishop and his guests do feast and carouse from dusk till dawn, and 'tis said that in some of the palace rooms they indulge in fornication and sodomitical sins.
Verily, indeed. Then, doubtless that leaves him very little time to reply to every...
Truly, methinks being surrounded by such decadence and corruption of the flesh is likely to have made the Archbishop very hard. Aye, bearing witness to so much vice would make a man very hard indeed. Hard, Dr. Foreman? Insensible to the needs and difficulties of ordinary folk such as you and I. Verily, I do not wonder that such a hard man gave me no satisfaction. Which is why I am come to you this day, Dr. Foreman. Something did trouble me last night, and I would have you tell me what it might have been.
I will if I can, madam. Prithee, describe it to me.
Well, at first was the noise of a boat that did awaken me. I got up out of bed and went to the window to see what was. As you know, on 4th Street we are right by the banks of the Thames. In the moonlight, I could just make out a ferry crossing the river, loaded up with large barrels.
And you thought it suspicious?
Aye, indeed, for the hour was very late and the boat's lamp was not lit. I did not wake Mr. Payne to ask his opinion, for, in truth, he has told me he wishes to hear no more about the things I see from our window. So, I am come to you, for I can have no rest until I know who those men were and what they were doing. Who knows what foul deeds may be afoot in Lambeth Town? Mayhap the men I saw were Catholic spies, engaging in some manner of nefarious plot against the realm.
Then let us see. What does God have to say regarding this boat you saw crossing the Thames last night? Was it some kind of elaborate Catholic plot, or is there a more likely explanation?
Dude, listening to this woman talking makes me snore. Oh my god. So boring. I think she's the Karen of the old times. She's so annoying, everything. Let's focus. Let's focus on making her happy. Happy. She needs to be happy. Mr. Spain is unpleasant and delusional. Okay. Mr. Spain is unhappy with her children. They are doubtless grown up and are now neglecting her. Mr. Spain wants to change her world. That is the legacy she intends to leave. See, if I didn't really cared about the lot of recommendations, I would pick this one. The goods the boat was transporting were of questionable provenance. The boat's journey was undertaken for evil purposes. The information should be reported to the authorities, ideally a friend of or acquaintance with some connection to them. The ambitions of disloyal, untamed forces are... Okay, let's pick this and make this woman happy.
You did well to come to me, Mistress Payne. The stars confirm that the events you witnessed last night do indeed portend of doings of a most foul and sinister nature. I will pass your information on to one of my querents, whom I may not name, but who is a member of Her Majesty's Secret Service and reports directly to Her Majesty's Privy Council.
I knew I could rely upon you, Dr. Foreman. You and I doing such important work together. We make quite the team, do we not?
I would not say that precisely.
Do not be falsely modest, Dr. Foreman. False modesty is naught but the sin of vanity in disguise. Now, I must to home hasten to tell my neighbours. Forsooth, I must warn them of this grave threat and bid them keep a watchful eye on our local Catholics. Blessed day, Dr. Foreman.
God damn it, it's really easy to please her, but it's also infuriating. I shall tell my neighbors Dr. Foreman and I are relaying my information to Her Majesty Private Council, blah 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 blah. Ugh, I hate her. I probably ain't getting a letter from her also. And we're pretty close to an end. Hopefully I'm wrong and I get more points in the next consultation. And then I can get the letter of recommendation. I think if there are not this last querent, I think we are 2 consultations away from ending the game, right? Maybe 3. So if there's not a secret querent right now, I think it's John right now. Let's see.
Hear ye, hear ye! Catholic terror plot to blow up Parliament foiled! Gunpowder barrels discovered in cellar! Hear ye!
I was right. I can't believe this. I can't. No way, dude. I was 100% accurate on this one. And I didn't want to be. Well, things will be at least good with her right now. I think. Disturbing reports just in from Westminster. The barrels of gunpowder were discovered in a cellar under the Houses of the Parliament late last night. Sources indicate that gunpowder plot was a Catholic conspiracy led by Robert Catesby and assisted by a continental by the name of Guido Fawkes. No way, man. Guido Fawkes? Is that Guy Fawkes? The thing from V for Vendetta? Something like this? I mean, I know that Guy Fawkes is not related directly to V for Vendetta, but it's the best reference that I have right now. That was surprising, I can't say anything. Just let's turn the page and see John.
'Tis well to jest at merry pain, 'tis well to sneer and mock, until her views become the norm, then 'twill be quite a shock. But for now let's laugh at her and how her niece laughs. How her niece laughs, la 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 la.
Those songs speaks for my heart. God damn it. They're so damn good. And I called out John because there were never a patient appearing 2 times in a row, right? Probably at the beginning, but until now I think I didn't never had a double consultation. So let's say goodbye to Mary and hopefully get a letter of recommendation from her.
Good day, Mistress Payne. You seem in good cheer.
That I am, Dr. Foreman. This day I am taking my niece on a lovely outing to see the cockfighting in Vauxhall.
Ah, there is a cockpit in Vauxhall now, is there?
Aye, and a very fine one. And I did think we need a nice day out to turn our minds away from that terrible affair of the Catholics plotting to blow up the Houses of Parliament. And my niece does so love the cocks.
Doubtless, madam. And the gunpowder plot was indeed a terrible business.
They say it was the doings of a group of young Catholic nobles from the Midlands, do they not? And that the gunpowder was ferried across the Thames at Lambeth under cover of darkness. Doubtless, 'twas the very same boat I did tell you about, Dr. Foreman. And of course, I must congratulate you for recognizing how right I was to be suspicious of that boat I saw. Now, I bid you tell me, and do not be coy, Dr. Foreman, was it your relaying of my information to the authorities that foiled the gunpowder plot? Did you and I save England from the Catholics?
I am afraid, madam, that I am not at liberty to confirm nor deny my involvement in the matter.
Ah, but oh my days! Are you ill, Dr. Foreman? Mayhap we are both troubled with the same disease, for my eyes do also twitch and prick with pain.
I did remark the condition of your eyes. They are very red in appearance, and you seem troubled with a hacking cough. For how long have you had these troubles?
Only these past few days, and as well as my eyes and my cough, I do also find it a trifle vexing to breathe.
Then let us now consult the stars. What ails Mistress Mary Payne?
So she's really sick. I think this was the only time she was actually sick. When she come to see me. Okay, let's not mess up with this one. The querent is suffering from bloodshot eyes, a condition characterized by red, itchy eyes. The querent lungs have been harmed by the inhalation of noxious odors. No, I think not. The querent suffering from the green sickness, a disease that can provoke short-sightedness owing to a buildup of venereal frustration. I can only see this one being the right one. I can't miss this one. God damn it. Noxious odors. No, I don't think this is the case. And green sickness, a disease that can provoke short whiteness to build up venereal. No, I don't think this is something psychological. Let's pick this one. I don't know, man. I just got nervous about this one because I need the points. Hopefully I'm right.
The cough is doubtless occasioned by a mere cold in the head. What concerns me more is your bloodshot eyes, for I warrant they have begun to develop cataracts. I will have my manservant fetch 2 head lice, then apply a louse to each of your eyes. Once the lice have eaten away the cataracts, your eyes will begin to heal.
Lice are to feed upon my eyes? Looks a mercy. Well, if you say so, Dr. Foreman, though in truth
Hold. What is that acrid odour? Methinks it does emanate from your clothing. Madam, have you been taking part in the anti-Catholic pogroms that Lambeth has witnessed these past days? The burning of houses and shops, the lynching of priests from trees upon Lambeth Green.
Mayhap I have, and what of it? You should be congratulating me and my ilk for keeping you safe, and for sending a clear message to those Catholics who would plot against our Parliament and blow us up with gunpowder.
Madam, these Catholics are our neighbours, our colleagues, and our friends. I beseech you to consider your actions, madam. Are not Catholics people too, just as we are? If you prick them, do they not bleed?
Aye, and their flesh does burn the same and all. I fear I do not follow your reasoning, Dr. Foreman.
Are they not subject to the same diseases, healed by the same cures as we are? And if not cured, then, alas, taken so soon, so needlessly. I did never have the chance to... Oh, my sweet Avis, can you ever forgive me?
Is something the matter with you, Dr. Foreman? On my honour, you do seem most troubled. Mayhap you should be going to consult with a doctor yourself. God keep you well, Dr. Foreman. Blessed day.
No way, dude. This woman is insane and completely crazy. Completely. God damn it. Dude. Completely disgusting. Mayhap we make a list of witch shops and taverns or Catholic owned with things or actions. I was so close. I was so close. Yeah, I shouldn't care much about her. Definitely not. But her actions. Oh my god. I just can't believe this lady. I mean, I said wrong people should be punished by the law. She definitely deserve it. If I could, somehow I would do it. Oh my god, that's really bad. And I still didn't got a letter from her. I think whatever that I chose would have the same ending. Anyways, let's turn the page and never look at this woman's face ever again.
Hear ye! Hear ye! London struck by plague. Playhouses closed by order of the king. Hear ye!
Even you, dude. Oh my god, everybody's falling apart. Be advised that if you are experiencing any of the following plague symptoms: fever, abdominal pain, lumps on wait, lumps on your growing, oozing foul pus. What a long sentence. Send word to local authorities and a team of carpenters will be dispatched to your place or residence to board up your house so that you may not roam about infecting others. Please ensure that loved ones are ready to be disposed in the plague cart when it passes each evening. Corpses deposited on the streets outside of collection hours will incur a fine of shilling. So, stay at home, people. We are basically living the plague 2 right now, which is really bad. It's not as bad as this plague, but it's bad also.
Save us, Almighty Lord. Save us from the wrath of God. Upon us he hath wrought his vengeance just, pestilence, and death, with God, forsooth. Is that not your job?
Okay, I think this is the last time we are listening this beautiful song about the characters. I have to point it out that they are really well written and well executed. Was really fun. I mean, I can be wrong. I always expected to be one more uh, patient, but this wasn't the case, I think. And for now, I think I'm completely doomed, and I don't have any hopes of getting the ending that I seeked for. But I mean, let's try to hear this guy and maybe give him a right conclusion, shall we? Let's try to do it right for the last.
God give you good day, your grace. How fare you this...
Know you whether the plague will reach as far as Lambeth? Have you seen it in the stars?
Ah, the plague that has begun to spread throughout London. Rest assured, your grace, if the plague does indeed reach Lambeth, the people of Lambeth will have me, Dr. Simon Foreman, at their service. My renowned strong water cure will doubtless be required.
I bid you, read the stars for me now. Will or will it not reach Lambeth?
Of course, as it pleases your grace. Let us see what the stars have to say. Will the London plague reach beyond the city walls to Lambeth?
Well. Probably that's the case, man. Probably. The humors of the plague reaching Lambeth are not credible. Death from the plague is God's punishment for our sins. The Archbishop has nothing to fear from the plague. He has but to exercise patience, and he'll treat. Oh, and the threat will pass. It's the Archbishop's duty to stay in Lambeth and help fight with the plague. Lambeth society may be peaceful now, but people can behave unpredictably during a grave health crisis. Definitely. The archbishops must embark upon a voyage. So I think the bishop wants to protect himself other than anything else. So this one says the plague will not come here. This one says God's punishment. The archbishop needs to be patient, and the archbishop's duty, to help fight. This one will definitely not make him happy, but it's the best decision. And this one suggests him to travel. I don't care, I'm gonna pick this one. I'm feeling kind of bad because it's the end of this game. And I will be honest. He is the bishop, he has to stay here and comfort people. I mean, it's the least that he can do.
Ah, yes. The stars are most clear on the matter. Very clear indeed.
Then what do they say? Tell me!
Well, before I give you my answer, I would have your decision on granting me that medical license we spoke of on your previous visits. I am sorry, Your Grace, but I must insist upon it.
I would gladly do so, but I find my hands tied due to various episcopal and doctrinal... As I see you are determined not to let the matter rest, I will speak true. Some years ago, the Queen's physician, Dr. Richard Smith, did write me a letter on behalf of the College of Physicians. He warned me in the strongest terms against granting you a medical license. So you see, I cannot grant you a license without raising the ire of the College of Physicians.
But...
Now, Dr. Foreman. Doubtless you are thinking that a man of my position, one of the most powerful men in England, should not be so easily put off by such a letter. However, and methinks you know this from your own experience, the college is a terrifying organization that will stop at nothing to get their way. One would be better off defying the Queen herself than the licensed doctors of London. For whilst our Lord God in heaven may be merciful, the College of Physicians is not.
Aye, verily, I must own that what you say is very true.
But mayhap I will furnish you with a letter of recommendation to the University of Cambridge. They may confer upon you a medical degree, and thereby a medical license.
I thank you, Your Grace.
Now, prithee, answer my question.
Your Grace, I am sorry to inform you that Lambeth will not escape the plague this time. It will reach Lambeth before the week is out.
God's mercy! Are you sure of this?
Aye, it seems this plague is God's punishment upon us, though 'tis not clear in the stars what the punishment is for. Debauchery, mayhap? Insufficient burning of heretics? 'Tis hard to know. No doubt such questions as these will occupy your thoughts in the coming hours and days, though doubtless your priority lies with preparing your clergy and their congregations for the trials to come.
Yes, indeed. I must start preparing the household now if we are to remove to Sussex before the plague reaches us.
But surely you're not leaving Lambeth, Your Grace. Not in its hour of need.
Worry not, Dr. Foreman. I will, of course, have my vicars remain, so they may give last rites to their parishioners.
Before you go, Your Grace, I believe you were intending to write me a letter of recommendation.
Well, indeed, I will reflect on the quality of advice you have given me over the years, and if I judge that you have acted with some skill, then I will have my new chaplain, Lancelot Moore, draft you a letter of recommendation and have it sent to you. Good day, Dr. Foreman.
Lancelot did it! Did not expect this. Oh my, let's turn this page. Most ill? What? 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 There were... Wait. It wasn't plus signs coming out of him? And he took it very, very well. I don't understand. Wait. There's something wrong here, right? There's definitely something wrong here. I will probably not get if this thing was wrong or right without judging the recorded feature. So, I mean, I won't stop the recording right now just because of this. But anyway, I think there's something wrong. Something wrong happened during the dialogue also. I will deliver a sermon on the lessons we might learn from the new... Dude, there's something wrong with this game. Why I lost points? No. Let's focus. What will be of this next page? Certainly will be that announcer saying something, or a mail or anything. I don't know what to expect other than the play having a huge impact on things. Let's see.